A key component of success in life is having confidence in oneself. But when no one else seems to believe in you, it can be hard to keep your faith in yourself. The renowned Japanese swordsman, philosopher, and tactician Miyamoto Musashi offers insightful advice on how to have confidence in oneself when others don't. His lessons are still applicable today and can motivate people to get over self-doubt and accomplish their objectives. We will talk about Miyamoto Musashi's teachings in this video and how they can support people in developing self-belief. Step 1. Consider your advantages and prior accomplishments. When others doubt your abilities, thinking back on your accomplishments from the past can help you become more confident in yourself. We learn from Miyamoto Musashi that self-awareness is essential to realizing our potential and abilities. We can recognize the special traits and abilities that make us stand out by reflecting on our strengths. List your strengths first as a starting point. Think about your character traits, like your willpower, inventiveness, or fortitude. Consider your abilities and specializations, such as leadership, communication, or problem solving. Recognize the successes and victories you have previously experienced. Remember that your past accomplishments don't have to be huge or spectacular when you think back on them. At significant junctures, even modest successes merit celebration. Consider the instances in which you overcome obstacles. You succeeded in reaching a goal or won praise for your work. By considering your skills and accomplishments from the past, these moments act as a reminder of your potential and the progress you have made. You acquire a more profound comprehension of your own potential. It's beneficial to refocus your attention from self-doubt to confidence. No matter how big or small, remind yourself of the times you have surmounted challenges and succeeded. Furthermore, cultivating a positive outlook is facilitated by thinking back on your accomplishments and strengths. It enables you to have a more positive self-image and combats the negative self-talk that frequently coexists with self-doubt. When confronted with uncertainty or feedback from others, reaffirm your belief in yourself by thinking back to your accomplishments and strong points. Apart from introspection, getting input from reliable people can also yield insightful observations about your areas of strength. Speak with friends, co-workers, or mentors who can offer unbiased opinions on your skills and accomplishments. There are moments when we may not recognize our own strengths, but others may. Recall that acknowledging and valuing your personal qualities and accomplishments is the first step toward believing in yourself. Accept the characteristics that set you apart and make use of them as a basis for developing your sense of self. By thinking about these facets of who you are, you can gain the confidence you need to take on obstacles and encourage others to have faith in you. Step 2. Be in a positive environment. The first step to believing in yourself when no one else does is to surround yourself with positive people. Miyamoto Musashi was aware of how our surroundings affect our thinking and held the view that fostering an environment of positivity is crucial for self-actualization and personal development. To envelop oneself in optimism, assess the people you spend the most time with first. Be in the company of positive, encouraging people who have faith in your potential and aspirations. When needed, these uplifting influences can offer support, inspiration, and helpful criticism. Look for friends, mentors, or co-workers who motivate you and who share your aspirations for success. When you do things that make you happy and fulfilled, think about the experiences you expose yourself to, in addition to the people in your immediate vicinity. Engaging in activities such as volunteering, taking up a hobby, or attending workshops on personal development can cultivate a positive outlook and bolster your self-confidence. Consuming positive media is another way to surround yourself with positive people. Pay attention to the literature, articles, films, and music you consume. Select reading materials that encourage and inspire you. It encourages resilience and personal development. Look for tales of people who, in spite of all the odds, overcame hardships and succeeded. These stories can inspire you and serve as a reminder that having confidence in oneself can result in extraordinary accomplishments. Additionally, cultivating positivity in your life can be achieved through the practice of gratitude. Every day, set aside some time to think about your blessings. It might be as easy as acknowledging the splendor of the natural world, thanking others for their support, or recognizing one's own accomplishments. By concentrating on the positive aspects of your life, you create a positive environment around yourself and change your perspective to one of possibilities and abundance. It not only increases your confidence, but also fosters an atmosphere that draws opportunities and like-minded people. Because of the ripple effect, people around you are affected positively by your positive energy, cultivating a community that is upbeat and supportive. Recall that you have the authority to select the experiences, people, and media that you are exposed to by deliberately surrounding yourself with positive things. You cultivate a supportive atmosphere that strengthens your confidence and gives you the ability to overcome obstacles. Accept the power of optimism and allow it to lead you on your path to self-belief when others fail to do so. Step 3. Make attainable goals. Making attainable goals is another crucial component of self-belief. When nobody else takes action, according to Miyamoto Musashi, goal setting is crucial for one's own development. He did, however, also stress the significance of establishing attainable and realistic goals. A feeling of purpose and direction is given by setting attainable goals. It assists people in concentrating their efforts toward a particular goal, which can increase motivation and self-belief. Goal setting requires taking into account the resources and skills at hand. Setting unrealistic goals can cause disappointment and frustration. Establishing realistic goals helps you feel like you're making progress, but first you need to decide what you want to accomplish. Give precise instructions on the result you want and the time frame you want to accomplish it in. Divide the objective into smaller, more doable tasks that you can complete gradually. As each step is completed with this method, momentum is created and confidence is increased. When establishing goals, it's crucial to take the resources and assistance into account. Determine the knowledge and abilities needed to accomplish the goal and evaluate if you already possess them or if you still need to get them. Look for tools and assistance, such as coaches, mentors, or training courses that can assist you in reaching your objective. Apart from establishing attainable objectives, it's critical to recognize and appreciate small victories and accomplishments along the way, regardless of their perceived insignificance. Honoring accomplishments boosts confidence and inspires one to keep striving for the end result. Recall that creating realistic goals involves more than just reaching the intended result. It also entails developing confidence and self-belief along the way. By dividing more ambitious objectives into more manageable chunks, you build momentum and advancement that strengthens your self-belief. Celebrating your accomplishments encourages you to keep going after your objectives and supports this belief. Therefore, achieving your goals will help you believe in yourself even when no one else does. Making a plan that leads to a particular goal helps you concentrate your efforts and gain momentum in the direction of achievement. Never forget to acknowledge and appreciate your accomplishments as you go. When assistance or resources are required, look for them and have faith in your own ability to succeed. Step 4. Accept failure as a chance to grow. One of the most important things about believing in yourself when no one else does is to accept failure as a teaching opportunity. Failure, in Miyamoto Musashi's opinion, is an opportunity to grow, learn, and get better rather than a setback. This change in perspective can change the way you handle difficulties and failures, giving you the confidence to go through barriers and accomplish your objectives. When something goes wrong, it's critical to stand back and consider what went wrong. Determine the causes of the failure, and think about the things you could have done differently. This reflection helps you pinpoint areas that need work and offers insightful analysis of your strategy. Furthermore, having a growth mindset is necessary to accept failure as a teaching opportunity. A growth mindset is the conviction that skills and traits can be acquired via commitment and diligence. It contrasts with a fixed mindset, which maintains that skills are unchangeable and fixed. When you have a growth mindset, you don't see failure as a reflection of your ability to develop a growth mindset, but rather as a chance to grow. Pay more attention to the procedure than the result. Recognize that mistakes and setbacks are a necessary part of learning and offer insightful feedback on what works and what doesn't. Instead of concentrating on the setback, consider what you can do differently to succeed the next time. Getting input from others can offer insightful perspectives on your strategy, in addition to introspection. Speak with friends, co-workers, or mentors who can offer helpful criticism on your strategy and areas for development. This input can show you where you're blind and give you fresh ideas on how to tackle problems. Recall that accepting failure as a teaching opportunity means learning from it rather than trying to avoid it. By changing your perspective to one of development and progress, you give yourself the ability to overcome obstacles and succeed. Enjoy your advancements as you go. Recognize your advantages and see setbacks as opportunities for growth. Thus, accepting failure as a teaching tool is a crucial component of self-belief. When nobody else takes action, you can turn setbacks into chances for development and progress by embracing a growth mindset and concentrating on the process rather than the result. Ask for opinions from other people. Celebrate your accomplishments along the way, and keep in mind that mistakes are just chances to grow and learn, not setbacks. Step 5. Use empowering affirmations to counteract any negative self-talk. When no one else believes in you, using positive affirmations to counter your negative self-talk is a great way to boost your confidence. Miyamoto Musashi was aware of how our inner dialogue affects our mentality and was a strong proponent of developing constructive self-talk. Our general well-being and sense of self-worth can be negatively impacted by negative self-talk. It's critical to identify negative thoughts when they surface and to deliberately counter them with affirmations. That is, with declarations that speak to our best traits, convictions, and goals. When negative self-talk creeps in, swap it out for uplifting statements. For instance, you might catch yourself believing that you're not good enough. Use an affirmation to counter the idea, such as "I am capable and deserving of success," to strengthen self-affirming beliefs. Mentally and aloud, repeat these affirmations on a regular basis. Putting your positive affirmations on paper and keeping them somewhere you can see them frequently is also beneficial. This could be written in a journal, on sticky notes, or on a vision board. By adding visual support to these affirmations, you provide yourself with a continual reminder of your value and potential. It's crucial to engage in self-compassion. Exercises, in addition to using positive affirmations to counteract negative self-talk. Be kind and understanding to yourself, as you would a friend. Rather than holding yourself responsible for perceived shortcomings, Accept that everyone errs and encounters obstacles. Give yourself some words of support and encouragement. As was previously mentioned, it can also be beneficial to surround yourself with positive influences in order to combat negative self-talk. Interact with people who encourage and assist you, who serves as a reminder of your abilities and strengths. The negativity that originates internally can be neutralized by their positive energy. Recall that using positive affirmations to counteract negative self-talk requires repetition and consistency. When you establish this new habit, have patience with yourself. You will experience a change in perspective and a rise in self-confidence with time. Thus, utilizing positive affirmations to counteract negative self-talk is an effective strategy for increasing self-belief. When nobody else takes action, by deliberately substituting affirmations for negative thoughts, you can cultivate a more optimistic outlook and strengthen your self-belief. Engage in self-compassion as you cultivate this empowering habit. Be patient with yourself and surround yourself with positive energy. Step 6. Start pursuing your objectives. Believing in yourself when others don't is essential to taking action toward your goals. Miyamoto Musashi held that progress could only be made by making a constant effort to take action toward your goals, and that action was necessary for success. To begin, divide them into more manageable, smaller steps. Establish a schedule for finishing each step and note the precise actions needed to accomplish it. With each step completed, this method fosters momentum and confidence building. It's crucial to order your tasks according to how they will affect your objectives. Concentrate your attention on the activities that will most likely result in the outcome you are hoping for. This strategy guarantees that your efforts are in line with your objectives and aids in giving you a feeling of purpose and direction. It's crucial to not only take action toward your goals, but also to celebrate your progress. Recognize your accomplishments, no matter how tiny, and maintain your motivation and focus along the way. This strategy encourages perseverance in achieving the ultimate goal and strengthens one's sense of self. Additionally, look for tools and assistance that will enable you to accomplish your objectives. Make contact with friends, co-workers, or mentors who can offer direction and encouragement along the path. Joining communities or organizations that can hold you accountable and offer support and accountability should be taken into consideration. Recall that pursuing your objectives involves more than just getting the desired result. It also entails developing your confidence and self-belief along the way. By dividing more ambitious objectives into more manageable chunks, you build momentum and advancement that strengthens your self-belief. Celebrating your accomplishments encourages you to keep going after your objectives and supports this belief. Therefore, when no one else believes in you, acting to achieve your goals is a powerful way to believe in yourself. Making a plan that leads to a particular goal helps you concentrate your efforts and gain momentum in the direction of achievement. Do not forget to rank your tasks according to their significance. Along the way, acknowledge and celebrate your progress. When assistance or resources are required, look for them and have faith in your own ability to succeed. Step 7. Acknowledge and celebrate each step of your journey. Believing in yourself when no one else does requires you to celebrate your accomplishments along the way. Miyamoto Musashi understood the value of recognizing and honoring the accomplishments made along the way to success. Most of the time, we have a tendency to lose sight of the intermediate goals in favor of the bigger successes and landmarks that come along the way. By acknowledging and appreciating your accomplishments, you strengthen your self-belief and develop an optimistic outlook. Take some time to consider the actions you have taken and the accomplishments you have made as you celebrate your progress. Acknowledge the work, commitment, and development you have shown. You can see how far you have come from this reflection, and it gives you more faith that you can keep going forward. Celebrating your progress can take many forms. Treating yourself to a favorite activity or indulging in a tiny luxury are two meaningful or enjoyable ways to treat yourself. It's critical to select rewards that satisfy your needs and are consistent with your values. Sharing your accomplishments with others is another way to commemorate your growth. Speak with mentors, family members, or friends who have helped you along the way. Tell them about your accomplishments and thank them for their support and faith in you. Their affirmation of you can help you believe in yourself even more. In addition, think about creating a vision board or progress journal to help you keep track of and visualize your accomplishments. Record your accomplishments, the challenges you overcame, and the lessons you discovered. This graphic depiction can be an inspiration during trying times and a helpful reminder of your accomplishments. Recall that acknowledging your accomplishments does not equate to complacency or mediocrity. It's about celebrating your accomplishments along the route in order to acknowledge and value the hard work and growth you have undergone. You strengthen yourself, belief, develop an optimistic outlook, and maintain your drive to keep going after your objectives. Therefore, when no one else stops to consider your accomplishments, acknowledging your progress along the way is crucial to maintaining your confidence. Give yourself a reward. Celebrate each accomplishment and keep a visual record of your development by sharing it with others. On your path to success, you maintain motivation and bolster your self-belief. Step 8. Take care of yourself to promote your well-being. Taking care of yourself is essential to having confidence in yourself when others don't. Miyamoto Musashi understood that, in order to succeed and keep a positive outlook, it was critical to take care of oneself. Taking deliberate care of your physical, mental, and emotional health is known as self-care. It involves putting your needs first and making sure you're in good enough health to take on obstacles and work toward your objectives. Finding activities that make you happy, relaxed, and rejuvenated is the first step in practicing self-care. This could involve engaging in physical activity, engaging in meditation, savoring the outdoors, taking up a hobby, or just giving yourself some time to relax and rejuvenate. An integral part of self-care is attending to your physical well-being. Make sure you are getting adequate rest, eating a balanced diet, and exercising on a regular basis. In addition to physical self-care, mental and emotional well-being are strongly correlated with physical well-being. Give your mental and emotional health first priority. Take part in mindful and stress relieving activities such as meditation or deep breathing techniques. Look for stress relieving and joyful activities to engage in, like reading, spending time with loved ones, or listening to music. Establishing limits is yet another essential component of self-care. Saying no to commitments or activities that deplete your energy or don't fit with your priorities is a skill. You can make time for self-care and make sure your needs are addressed by establishing healthy boundaries. Recall that taking care of oneself is not being selfish. It is essential to your success and general well-being. Taking care of yourself gives you the energy and fortitude to face obstacles and enables you to be your best self when presenting yourself. Make self-care a priority as a necessary step on your path to self-belief. When no one else takes the time to evaluate your needs and participate in activities that enhance your physical, mental, and emotional well-being, self-care becomes crucial for maintaining your well-being and self-belief. Establish limits to make self-care a priority and to make sure you have the stamina and fortitude to achieve your objectives. Recall that taking care of oneself is not being selfish. It is an essential investment in your success and general well-being. It's difficult to believe in oneself when no one else does. Nonetheless, Miyamoto Musashi's teachings offer insightful guidance on how people can develop self-belief. Thinking back on one's advantages and prior accomplishments, surrounding oneself with good energy, establishing realistic objectives, and accepting failure as a teaching moment. Use empowering self-talk to counter negative self-talk. Taking steps to achieve one's objectives. A crucial component of developing self-belief is self-care and acknowledging accomplishments along the way. People can overcome self-doubt and accomplish their goals with confidence and determination by adhering to these teachings.